Hey, everybody, welcome to the CNC with Dave show. On tonight's show, we're going to be announcing the winners of the 2016 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge. Hope everybody had a good new year. I certainly have had a good new year so far, so hope everybody else has. Let's go through and we'll get the introductions out of the way real quick here. Juan, you want to go ahead and unmute yourself and tell everybody where they can find you?
Sure. My name is Juan Lopez. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and you can find me on YouTube under G Code 1 Design, also on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for having me, Dave.
All right, Juan. Appreciate you being here. Also, we've got some guy in a hat over there. I'm not sure who that is.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, I'm all merged up. I'm Mark Lindsay. You can find me here on YouTube under this name, Mark Lindsay. And I'm also most active on Facebook. Just look for me. I mean, you'll see my mustache and sunglasses all over the ding-dong place. And I'm also on Instagram, and I think I actually posted something to Instagram this week. And so thanks for having me, Dave.
Thanks for being here, Mark. I was just watching the chat scroll by there. We've already got 64 people watching already. Gosh, you'd think we were giving away a CNC or something. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming around. I see there's Paul, Ronald Ledger, Mike Mertzke's over there, Rob Hampton, Becca Miller, Alan Gilbert. Let's see, Gussie Banjos. That's Eric, I believe. Hey guys, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to, we're gonna talk about the entries a little bit. I hope everybody's had a chance to watch those. I've tried to, every time somebody sent me an entry, I would share it to Facebook and on the different groups and stuff. And I hope everybody has had a chance to watch them. But if you haven't, I'm not sure if I put a link down in here or not. Yeah, it looks like I just got everybody's. Yeah, everybody, the 16 people that are down below, that's the people that sent in entries. So you could go to each one and watch, I guess. But I should have put a link to the playlist, I guess. I apologize. I'll get one added to that. And but anyway, I'm going to Mark and Juan were kind enough to help me judge this thing, and I really appreciate their help because it was a tough job. I don't think I could have done it by myself. I'd have been stuck. And but anyway, I'm going to share my screen here in just a sec and kind of go through. I've taken some screenshots of the picture, try to get a picture of everybody's project from the video that they sent me. So I'm going to go see if I can screen share here, and we'll go through that just so everybody can see what we're looking about or talking about here. Let's see here.
Uh-oh, your PC is at risk.
Yeah, it's because I'm using it probably. Let me move that up out of the way. Yeah, I should have already had these open, shouldn't I?
Well, we understand you're new.
Yeah, I'm new here. Okay, now here, if you're looking at this screen, you'll see I've got everybody's thing and I've got numbers beside them, but that's just in the order that they sent me the video. So we're going to open this up, and can everybody see my screen? I guess I should ask that before I go any further.
Yes, we can.
Okay. This was the first entry I received from Peter Pasuelo, otherwise known as CNC Nuts. He did a Christmas tree. Really got the whole Christmas challenge started off with a bang, I think, because he did a great job with the project and, good job painting it. And he even has, I guess can y'all see my mouse? I guess you can see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that move it? Okay.
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, these lights here, he even added lights behind there. So if you haven't seen this one, you want to go check that out. Like I said, the link to this video is, or to his channel is down below. But this was the one that Peter Pasqualo sent in. The next one I received was from Rob Schuster. He made a Christmas tree shaped wall hanging, I guess you'd call this. And he made it from pallet wood. Again, all these links are in the description to each person's YouTube channel if you want to go check these out. So that was Rob Schuster. The next one I got was from Paul Kemp over at P&G Woodworks. And he did a really nice job on this. I don't know what you'd call it. It's a 3D ornament plaque, I guess you'd call it. But he did a very nice job. Did a good job explaining what he was doing too, as it was going through. So good job there, Paul. Next one I got was a lithophane from Dustin Webb, and you can't really see all of this. There's actually a cover behind it that he used a 3D printer to make. So again, his link to his YouTube channel is in the description if you want to go check that out. Okay, the next one I got was from Richard McIntosh, otherwise known as Sawdust Maker. And I just got this one screenshot, but what this is a wooden card that it's two pieces of wood and it's hinged together, and it opens up like a Christmas card, and then there's some writing on the inside, and then it's also painted on the back. So that was a pretty interesting project. I never thought about a wooden Christmas card before. That was pretty interesting. Okay, the next one was from Jim Senicola, and again, I'm trying to get screenshots off the video because that's all I had to go by, and it's kind of hard to see in this picture, I think. But it's stacked text, and it says, "Merry Christmas, celebrate Christ's birth." Again, it's a little bit hard to see because of the angle, but very, very nice job by Jim. Okay, the next one is from Russ Meadows, and he made a Santa Claus and then painted it up here. I don't remember what kind of wood he used. I think it was a piece of plywood, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's over there in the. Yeah, he's over there in the chat. Maybe he'll chime in and tell us what that wood was. But I believe it was a piece of plywood, if I'm not mistaken. Next, we've got Alan Kreifels. Made this family sign. Family is the gift that lasts forever. I've seen quite a few of these on Facebook in recent weeks. There's like 2 or 3 of them. I think one of them is hope and another one's faith or something like that. I can't remember what the 3 are, but there's I've seen quite a few of these on Facebook recently. But he did a nice job with that. And by the way, guys in the chat, let me know if I'm going too fast here. I guess I'm not.
Looks like you're doing okay.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me to slow down if I'm going too fast, or speed up if I'm going too slow. The next one here we got was from Paul Lawrence. And this was, and again, I'm trying to, do a screenshot from the video to get the best picture I can out of it. And sometimes it was kind of hard to do, but this is it says, "Happy Holidays, Cape Coral Police, Florida, season's greetings." And he did a nice job on that one as well. So good job there, Paul. Next, we've got, I hope I say this guy's name right. I always have trouble with his name. Bob Heltebridle. Bob, if you're out there, I apologize if I just butchered your name, but I think I'm close anyway. And this is, let's see if I recall, he called this a Christmas candle trivet. But it had some nice 3D carving in it. Did a nice job on it. Next, we have Becca Miller. And again, I'm trying to get that screen capture button at just the right moment as the video's going by, so I can try to get, and this was about as good as I can get. But she did a project that had, as you can see, had a whole bunch of different parts. A lot of painting, a lot of CNC work, just a whole bunch of parts, because she's got the, I guess, the main part of the wreath and the holly. I guess that's a bunch of pieces of that, and then all those different ornaments. So I thought this one was pretty cool. She did a good job. Okay, next, let's see, what are we up to? 11. We got a few more here. This is from Jonathan Duncan, and this was let's see, what did he call this thing? I guess just some holly, I guess. But that's he did a nice job painting this one. I don't really remember how big this is, because there isn't anything really to reference the scale there, but he did a good job. Next, we had Ronald Cool. He made some reindeer for his grandchildren. I believe that's whose names are on there. It's Ella, and I'm not sure if I can you make out that other name on the other one, Mark? Juan, either one?
I can't see it.
It looks like Colton.
Yeah, maybe that was
Colten, I believe. I may be wrong, and I apologize, Ronald, if that's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if he's over there in the chat or not, but I don't see him just yet. But
yeah, I haven't seen him either.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, but yeah, Colton sounds familiar. That might be what it was. It's hard to show. It doesn't show up good in that picture. Next, we have Bruce Lund. Did a video where he actually made like 3 things. He made like a monogram for somebody, and then he had this nativity scene, and then he also made some ornaments. But this is the screenshot that I was able to get off the video. So that was kind of neat, and it says it's painted by his granddaughter. So that was a good job. Okay, we got a couple more here. This is from Michael Mertzke. He made some name tags, and again, this is hard to get a good shot because of the distance here. But he made some name tags for his stockings. So those turned out really nice. And then lastly, we have Jim Johnson made this edge-lit sign. And it was really interesting to me to watch this, not just because he was using a GarageWorks CNC, but because, it was funny to me because when he was running it, he was using some kind of a drag knife, I guess. So the router wasn't running, and you just hear all the squeaking and the noise that the machine makes when you're dry running it. And I thought that was kind of interesting. So, but yeah, that's a very nice edge-lit sign there, and it turned out really great. And this screenshot, by the way, I've got it when it's kind of that aqua color or whatever color you call that. But the lights in the video, it turns like a dark blue and purple. I think the LED lights he has change color. So I just did the screenshot of this one simply because it showed the base better than the other ones. It was kind of dark on the other one. So anyway, I think everybody did a really great job. And I guess if there's no questions or anybody wants me to switch back to something, I'll go ahead and get out of the screen share.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of got them. That was all 16, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. If I don't need to have this on anymore, let me get out of this screen share.
Yeah, I just throwing in my 2 cents. It was very difficult to judge all this because y'all did some killer work, everybody. And I mean, we had to get super nitpicky on a few of them because we had some very close ties. So nobody ran away, believe me.
Yeah,
So.
it was definitely tough, and like I said, I'm glad I had you two guys to help out because we went back and forth several times looking at those pictures and trying to decide, which ones were outdid the other ones. Although they were, like I said, they were all just really, really great.
They were.
I also want to take a minute too before we go any further to thank the sponsors. Zach Manring, I don't know if he's over there in the chat.
He was earlier.
Manring.
He was earlier, okay. But I don't know if he's there now.
Well, I mean, it's hard. They scroll by so quick. I don't see him right at the moment, but he might be there. Hey, Jerry, I see Jerry's Machines over there. Stephen Brown, David Battershell. Yeah, Donna Presley. How y'all doing? Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Zach Manring. He is donating 2 of the push sticks from the Southern Ginger Workshop. So we appreciate that, Zach. Also, Russ Clarity is he's donating 2 prizes. One of them is one of his Simply Wooden Creations clocks, and he's also donating a $25 gift card. And then we had John Meyer, who is donating a $150 prize. So thank you very much, John, for that. And also Rockler. And again, all these prizes and sponsors are listed on the website there. But Rockler is donating a CNC router kit, router bit set, I guess. And it has got like a $200 value. So that is really awesome. So, and I'm sure whoever wins that is going to get some good juice out of that since this is CNC stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so does anybody have any questions before we start rattling off who these prizes go to?
I just want to tell everybody over there in the chat that all the thumbs up that this video receives tonight will be donated to the winners, to all the participants.
Yeah, well, it's this show, I tell you, I was surprised last week that we do a show on New Year's Eve where most sane people would have something better to do, and we had over 100 folks watching live at one time.
Wow.
Which it just blows me away. And like right now we've got like 99, I think.
It was up to 101 a while.
And it's just, I mean, these folks just continue to blow me away. I appreciate every single one of you. It's just I don't get it. I know there's probably lots better things to do on Saturday night and watch me, but I appreciate y'all hanging around and watching us. So anyway, let's give away some push sticks, shall we?
All right.
We've got 2 of the push sticks from Zach Manring of Southern Ginger Workshop, and the 2 push sticks are going to go to. One will go to Bob Heltebridle, and again, Bob, I hope I said your name right. I hope I didn't butcher it too bad. And the other one will go to Paul Lawrence. So thanks very much, guys. Congratulations.
All right.
I'll get with Zach and let him know if he's not over there. I don't see him still.
No, I don't see him.
Okay.
He must have
Anyway,
had to
he
step
may
out.
still be watching Russ's show. I don't know, because he was on the panel of it on Russ's show, and I don't know if they're still going or not. They may be. All right, but congratulations, guys, on winning the Southern Ginger Push Sticks. Oh, and I failed to mention, I mentioned that one of the prizes is a $25 gift card that Russ Clarity at Simply Wooden Creations is donating. I'm going to kick in a couple more of the $25 cards, and we'll figure out how you want me to do it. If we can either mail like a Visa gift card, or send you PayPal payment, or whatever you want. We'll get it to you somehow. But we have 3 of those to give away. One from Simply Wooden Creations, and I'm going to kick in the other 2. But the first $25 gift card is going to go to Jonathan Duncan. Congratulations, Jonathan. And the second $25 gift card is going to go to Dustin Webb. He's the one that had that lithophane. And the third $25 gift card is going to go to Becca Miller. So congratulations, guys. I appreciate you, taking the time to make a video. And trust me, I make videos myself, so I know what a pain in the rear it can be. It takes, 3 times as long to make something when you're shooting a video. That's why I don't put a whole lot of videos out here lately, because one, I'm too busy, and the other thing is it just takes so darn long, and I don't have the time. So I really appreciate you guys doing these videos. Okay, next we have the other prize that's donated by Russ Clarity at Simply Wooden Creations, and that's the Simply Wooden Creations clock.
Well, I got a question for you, Dave.
Okay.
We're only 20 minutes into the show. Are you sure we want to do all this now?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't. I hate to string folks along.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. You're a better man than I am, because I'd have waited till 10 till to announce names, but that's okay.
Well, I really appreciate all these folks taking the time to send in these videos, and I don't know that everybody that's on this list is watching or over there in the chat live, so they may not be. I don't know.
Well, enough of them are over here cussing me right now, so I'll just back up and hush.
Yeah, do it now. I see. Stop it. Do it now. Yeah, they're giving you hell over there now.
That's okay.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and knock these out, and then we'll have some other stuff to talk about.
That's right.
After we get this out of the way. Okay, so we've got the Simply Wooden Creations clock. That is going to go to Jim Johnson. And that's the guy that had the really cool edge lit sign. So congratulations, Jim. I'll get with Russ Clarity and get him your information and everything so he can get that clock to you. And okay, next we've only got two things left. The next prize is the John Meyer $150 prize, and that is going to go to Peter Pasuelo. So congratulations, Peter. Yeah, there we go. I think I saw him over in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still there or not.
No, I don't see him.
It's been a while since he scrolled up. Because I saw him get on there and he says he was late getting there or something. So I don't, maybe he's having internet problems or something. But anyway, Peter, if you're there, congratulations. Zach is saying, yeah, did I win? Yeah, you get to give away your push sticks, buddy.
I gotta say, yeah, you want a push stick.
Yeah, I don't see Peter over there now, but congratulations, Peter. Is he there?
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, Peter. Yeah, congratulations. You won the $150 prize from John Meyer. So I'll get John your information, or you can send me your information and I'll pass it on to John or whatever. Anyway, we'll get all that squared away and get that prize to you. And Peter was kind of, the odd man out because everyone, all 16 except for him, were here in the U.S. So, he was way over there in New Zealand, and appreciate him taking the time to. And actually, he was the first one to do a video, and that was pretty cool. So, thank you very much, Peter, for sending a video in. Did a great job, and enjoy your $150 prize. Okay, the grand prize. Who's going to get the Rockler CNC router bit set is, let's see. Yeah, he's still in the chat. Paul Kemp.
All right. Custom woodwork? Yeah.
I don't know who found the sound effects, but okay, we'll go with that. So congratulations,
It was me.
Paul. Was that you?
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Y'all did a great job. I mean, everybody did a great job. I wish
They were awesome.
I wish I had, more prizes to give away, but I
got to tell you, you guys did not make it easy on us. You really did not. This was a tough one.
Yeah, it really was. And like I said, we went back and forth and looked at those pictures. I don't know how many times until we finally hashed it out. But appreciate you guys, taking the time to shoot those videos. I know that it takes a long time to do that, and some of those projects were really. I mean, I can only guess how much time it took you just to do the project alone, not counting setting up the camera and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
really appreciate it. Everybody did a great job, and thank you very much.
And believe me when I say it wasn't that any of them were bad. None of them were bad.
No, there wasn't a bad one.
All of them were real good. It's just that we had to kind of start, this one's a little bit ahead of this one. This one's a little bit ahead of this one. So, they're asking for a screenshot of the winner if you've got one, Dave, over here in the chat. But it was really a difficult decision to make. So, and I too appreciate the amount of effort you guys put into doing videos. You weren't judged on the videos at all. Some people don't like to be on camera, and that's great. We understand that, and it wasn't required. So we didn't even think about that. This was 100% the project.
Yeah, and that's why when Mark and Juan and myself got ready to do a hangout to do the judging, I had gone through and created screenshots because that's really all we needed to see was what the final project was. I mean, we had all watched the videos and all that, and but it wasn't about the cool graphics on the video, or it didn't matter whether it was a cell phone video or whatever. It was really all about the project. So we will be doing another one next year, and we may even do one before then. I've been kind of tossing the idea around of I know a lot of people are busy at Christmas, and maybe there were some people that just didn't have time to make one, although I did mention it on October 1st. So. But I'm just saying, I know how it is. You get busy when you got family and you're traveling and doing different things. So maybe we may try to do another one, maybe, I don't know, for late spring, early summer, something like that. We'll kind of How about a 4th of July? Yeah, I thought about that, David. Yes, we were talking about that before. And I also thought maybe we do one and maybe not even have a theme, just, make a cool CNC project. Yeah. Maybe not even, have like any kind of a theme. Just get out there and make what the coolest thing you can think of with your CNC.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and do that. So we'll see. We got some time to think. We got so much going on. We got a CNC to give away next week.
Yeah,
man, just
all kinds of stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got all kinds of, and I know too. Well, it just reminded me. And I don't see him in the chat. I don't know if he might be watching, lurking in the background somewhere. But you remember when we were doing a show, I don't know what it was, 3 or 4 shows, maybe 5 shows ago. Mark, you were doing the tiling.
Okay.
I guess in VCAR Pro.
Right.
And remember Andre Levesque said
yes,
he was going to show us how to do tiling, 3D tiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Andre, I wrote that down and I haven't forgotten.
Yeah.
So we'll hit him up and
yeah, there we go.
And see about that. So
but if I might throw something else in, for the folks who were hesitant to send in an entry or hesitant to shoot a video, if you go check out that playlist over, it's on Dave Gatton's YouTube page. You've now got kind of an idea as to the kind of projects that were done, the kind of videos that were submitted. We're not looking for an Academy Award winner. And this is, January 7th, y'all. You've got a year's advance notice. Be thinking about your Christmas project for next year. You've seen the kind of projects folks are coming up with. You're going to be doing Christmas projects anyway. So just get your camcorder out and just film it. Use your smartphone if you want. They all work just fine.
Yeah.
So, but hope we have.
And you know what? I don't know about all of them. I know a lot of people out of the 16, or I say a few of them already had YouTube channels, and some of them were already doing, YouTube videos and stuff like that. But I think for some of them, this Christmas challenge is the first video that they've ever done. So, you've broken the ice now. Now you can get out in your shop and make stuff and share your work and your videos with everybody.
Yeah.
So hopefully that, this challenge motivated some people to get out there and do it. So,
yeah. And now that you've kind of, now that you've posted one, don't make it the only one. Go ahead and post some more. I'm trying to keep this nice and not be. I'm trying to keep this nice and family oriented. You've done your first. Keep going. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It takes a little bit of practice, but get it up there.
There we go. Mike Mirsky says it best in the chat. He says, "Be the you in YouTube."
There you go.
Because what was it that they used to say? I don't know if they say that slogan anymore. They used to say "broadcast yourself" or something like that.
Broadcast yourself, exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, you guys that are out there in the chat, probably every one of you has seen a video of mine at some time or another. I got like 200 and something on there, I think. And if this old country bumpkin can get in front of a camera and put out 200 and something videos, anybody can. It's
I don't have anything near 200 videos. I use my smartphone, which is 4 years old, and I use this webcam, and I use a screen capture program. If I can do it, y'all can do it. You don't have to be on camera.
Yeah. And there were some people that weren't, and that, that's fine. If you just do graphics and explain what you're doing, or do a voiceover or whatever, that's fine. You know, if you don't want to be on the camera.
That's right.
Yeah, Mike Bursky says, "Do you do videos, Dave?" Yeah, I've done a couple, Mike. Yeah, you probably just haven't seen them.
Jim Sinicola says it's not easy by no means. No, it's not easy, and it's not something that everybody likes. It's not for everybody. But, you know, I'm here to tell you, if I can do it, anybody can do it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I helped a couple of people, you know, Becca and Russ and a couple of other folks with doing their first video. But
if you're programming and running a CNC machine, you can do videos.
That's right. If you can run a CNC, you can post a video.
If I'd known we were going to talk so much about this, I'd have brought it in here. It's in the other room. But I've been doing videos. Well, I've had a YouTube channel since I think 2007, and I put up a couple of videos. I wasn't in them; they were just showing my machines running and stuff like that. Back when I was selling the Sidewinder machines, but I really consider my YouTube channel starting, I guess you'd say, in April of 2012, because that's when I really started watching videos, and I thought, you know what, I think I can do that. So I got myself a little camera. But what I was going to show is for like the first, from 2012 to 2015, or a little over 3 years, I used what's called a flip video camera. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but I mean, it's not even as big as my cell phone. And it was so easy to operate because it had like one red button, and you just set it on the tripod and you'd hit that red button and it would start, and you'd go around and do your thing and talk a little bit, and then you come back and hit the button again. I mean, it was like you couldn't get any easier. And then I finally thought, well, you know, because the only bad thing about that is it's kind of like a cell phone in that if you're talking and you turn around like this, the volume goes down, and people would complain about my audio quality and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, well, let me buy a better camera. So I did buy a better one. But yeah, you can do it with a cell phone, one of those little flip video cameras, and those cell phones these days, they've got really good video quality these days.
Yeah. Mine is, like I said, it's a Samsung Galaxy X4. It's 4 years old, and it's the best camera I got. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it shoots full high definition 1080p and stereo sound, the whole ding dong thing. You just got to remember you've got to be close to the mic when you record on it. But it's, you know, for taking still photographs, it's 15 megapixel. You know, I remember when cameras like that cost a couple $1,000s.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I want to do a quick shout out. I see he's over there in the chat. He's just about ready to scroll off there. Jerry's Machines, Jerry Blakesley. First, I want to apologize to the guy because I thought I was already subscribed to him. And I went to watch something the other day because I'd watched some of his stuff before. And then I realized, I thought, well, wait a minute, I'm not even subscribed to this guy. So I subbed. And I just want to give a little shout out because that guy's got some really cool stuff over there. And I could not believe after I subbed how few subscribers he had. I think he's got, I don't know, 350 or something like that, I think it is. But yeah, go check his channel out. And he's getting ready to build a CNC, so there you go.
Cool.
Yeah. Guy can't be all bad if he's going to build a CNC, right?
I'm telling you.
I see Ed White's. I see Ed White's over. Excuse me, Mark. Ed White's over there in the chat too. How you doing, Ed? How is your machine running? And have you got? I'm assuming you've got the top built for it and all that. But you know, your hold down stuff all figured out. Let's see if he answers in 352. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Jerry. Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody, and if you want to find out how to get to his YouTube thing, if you just take your mouse and hover over where it says Jerry's Machine, I think that works, doesn't it?
Not anymore. There's a lot of the tools.
What are they doing? They didn't mess that up too? Because you used to be able to hover right over them and go right to their channel.
it's a new year, and a lot of the app makers' contracts have expired, and they haven't renewed, and so things are being unpublished. So,
yeah,
it used to be you could just put your cursor over a name in the chat, and
well, just as I was about to say, hover over and go to his channel, it doesn't work. So
well, it doesn't work for me. Jerry's machine says, yeah, it works. Not for me, it don't.
It's not working.
Doesn't work for me either.
It's not working for me on any of them, no matter who I hover over.
Oh, on the right side, click the 3 dots.
Oh, they changed it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you can check him out. But anyway, used it all day today. Machine is great. Okay, thanks, Ed. Glad to know. I hadn't heard from you, so no news is good news usually.
Yeah, really.
Let's see. I see some new names. There's that old Matt Peel joker over there in the chat. How you doing, Matt? Okay, so what else we gonna talk about? We got what, 15, 16 minutes or so left. Well, I guess we should probably talk about that little giveaway we're going to do next week.
Are you going to give away a baseball cap, Dave?
Maybe not a cap. I'm probably going
I thought it was a cap.
Give away one of those orange things.
I got a question from the chat here. It was oh my gosh, I missed the name of the person who asked the question. I'm sorry. They want to know if laser would be considered okay for a CNC challenge.
If they enter a video that's got CNC laser?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So the CNC laser.
I'm really surprised we didn't get one, because we had talked about that before. I think that, if they want, just because we say CNC Christmas challenge doesn't have to be router. It could be, if somebody's got a laser and wanted to do something like that, they could have done that. So, and I'm surprised we didn't get one. Yeah, Mike, you're right. Safety orange is sexy. These guys in the chat, they're hilarious, aren't they? Oh, also, okay. I see. I'm going to keep doing shout outs and stuff since we're just killing time here. I want to shout out to Michael Chipser. I don't know how many of those computers he's got left, or if he even has any left, but I am really happy with the one I got from him.
Me too.
So a little bit. You got one, Juan? It's
I got one.
Yeah, it's the one I got's a really small thing. I mean, it's not very big at all. It's got the parallel port, and I got to tell you, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, that technology is old. You got to go with the UC 100 and all that." I got the best running CNC I have, and I've got 4 of them, folks. The best running one I have is my old one out in the shop that's running on that old E-machine with a really old version of XP running straight off the parallel port. I never have any issues with that. I still have not really an issue with the UC 100. I think it's really something more to do with the laptop. But even when I turn the Wi-Fi off sometimes, like the other day I was out there trying to run stuff. And like I said, it doesn't really mess me up because I can always just restart it. But it like stops. It did it like 5 times within the first, 20 minutes of the run. And I don't know. I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. I checked and I go, no, I turned the Wi-Fi off. So I don't know what it is. I'm going to blame it on probably something else updating in this laptop. Maybe it had already downloaded the files, and I don't know. But I guarantee you use one of them old beaters with a parallel port, that you just can't beat it. You don't have any of those problems.
And I'm going to echo that and say that's why I'm still running that old HP, running Windows XP. I don't have any problems with it. I just don't have any problems with it.
Yeah. Mike Mursky just says, it's the USB going to sleep. I don't think so, Mike. It's always, every time it's ever, and again, I'm not really griping because it's not a big deal. It just, it's like somebody goes and hits the reset, and I have to go out there and clear the reset, hit run from here, and take off, and it'll go right back to where it's at. So it's not like I really lose any parts or anything like that. It's just, as everybody should know by now, I don't stand around and watch mine. I go do something else, or I'm coming in the house, working back here on the computer or whatever. And it's just irritating when I go, wait a minute, that noise is just, it sounds like it's not doing anything. It's just running. And I go out there and sure enough, it stopped, and I got to get it going again. So, but I don't think it's what Mike said, the USB going to sleep, because it's always like in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of a run. Then after that, it'll run all day long and never do it. So, and I don't go out there and wiggle the, I don't have a mouse with the laptop. I don't go out there and I just leave it on and it goes. And I run a long time sometimes without ever touching the laptop.
Matt Peel is saying that his does the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And when people ask me, I go, well, always make sure you got your Wi-Fi turned off, because it may be trying to update something, but still I have, not all the time, most of the time it runs fine, but every once in a while it just wants to stop. But like I said, I've never, ever had that problem using an older machine with a parallel port. So I'm so excited to get that one from Michael Chipster. I keep saying his name wrong. I apologize, Mike. And I also bought I think I mentioned it last week. I bought a touchscreen monitor and a keyboard that Michael recommended, and I hooked them all up. I haven't hooked them up to the machine yet, but I hooked them all up and was playing around with that, and that's going to be pretty slick. One reason, Russians. I'm gonna blame it on Jim.
Yeah, Russians hacking. I was gonna.
I'm sure they'd want to hack my laptop, mess me up. But no, I'm going to have to redesign. I made that laptop stand, and now I'm not going to use laptops. So I've got to modify that and figure I got to make a mount for that monitor, touchscreen, and all that. But I'm really excited to get that going. I'm going to put some home switches, and I've got some drag chain and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be doing that.
Goodness, man.
Yeah, gonna.
You keep this up, you're going to have a CNC.
Yeah, I know. I won't have that, tripping over wires, not tripping over wires and stuff, because I always just leave stuff hanging around.
Well, we've got a question here if you're ready, if you want to take one.
Sure.
Okay. Eric there, Gussie Banjos, is saying his question is, what size will my table finally cut if I make it 72 by 48? I figure on subtract about 15 inches from whichever axis your gantry runs. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to cut behind the router bit.
You got to remember, when you put the Y all the way back, you obviously don't want to plan on going all the way back till it's touching. So you got to figure, give yourself half inch or an inch or something there.
Yep.
And then if you run it all the way back till it touches, and then pull a tape measure from there out to where your router bit is, on mine running a 690, it's going to be about 13 and a half inches, give or take a little, something like that. And again, that depends on the diameter of your router. If you put something with a smaller diameter, you're not going to lose quite as much. If you put something with a bigger diameter, you're going to lose a little more. So, 12 to 15 inches would be a pretty safe guess.
So you're going to lose all the area under your gantry and between the gantry and the center of your router bit, excuse me, whichever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And
the other way, just so people know, I cut my table out there on that one I did in the build in the video. My table is 56 inches wide, which means if you hook a tape on the backside of one angle and pull it all the way across to the other angle, it's 56 inches. And I made my cross member on the gantry 64 inches. And that gives me plenty of room to put a 4x4 piece of material on there. I've got plenty of room to clamp it on the sides if I want to. And also that router will get, in fact, I could cut my angle if I wanted to.
Right.
It'll get everything.
Yeah. So you're basically,
if you make the cross member 8 inches longer than whatever the width of your table is, you should be able to get all
cut
of it
from edge to edge, from angle to angle. Okay.
Yeah. When I did the one on the big green machine that I run all the time, I made it about where it only hung off 3 inches instead of 4, like this other one does. And it gets really close trying to get to the edge. So I thought, okay, well, on this next one, when I'm doing that video build, I'm just going to make it a little longer. So I made it 64.
Okay. So make your gantry front and back panels 8 inches wider total than your table is, and then just center it up so you've got an extra 4 inches on each side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be plenty.
I hope that answers it for you there, Gussie. Oh, he's doing the layout for a vacuum table. I get it. Okay.
Yeah. So you could, if you're going to use a vacuum, you maybe could get by a little smaller if you wanted. I made mine extra big because I don't, I like clamps. I'm sorry, I'm old school. I like to know that sucker's fastened down. And you got to have room, I didn't want to have just room on the front and back. I want to have room all the way around that thing to put a clamp if I wanted to. So I made it extra wide.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I'm cruising back through to see did I miss anything. I don't see anything.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, how are we on time here? Oh yeah, we still
got a couple minutes.
One thing I wanted to mention, and I meant to last week and I forgot. I had posted on Facebook. I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something, where if, I love seeing when people send me pictures of their machine when they get it up and running, and, I like seeing that they got it going, So anybody that wants to send me pictures of their machine, and this goes for the Gatton CNC and the GarageWorks CNC. So far, I haven't had anybody, Michael Mertzke, send me pictures of their GarageWorks CNC. But I'm putting like a photo gallery on the websites, and I've got, I don't know, 2 or 3 people I think that have built Gatton CNCs, or I don't know, maybe some of them are Sidewinders. I don't know, the older one. I can't remember.
Yeah. Mine's up there, all blue.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You were the one that sent one. So, but yeah, so I'm trying to, give you guys an opportunity to show off your machines. If you want to send, let me know what your YouTube channel is, and I mean anything you want me to put on there. You want to say a little something about yourself, put your links to your whatever you want, your social media, YouTube channel, whatever. Just send me the pictures. Michael Chips says, I'll make you a deal, Dave. Send me some safety orange. I'll send you a picture. Yeah.
If you don't send him a can get you a piece of cardboard, shoot it safety orange and send that to him.
Send it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could send him a Gatton CNC hat and paint it safety orange before I send it to him.
Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch.
Yeah, Eric, I did. I got a whole bunch of pictures from you. I just haven't had a chance to go through and put them on the website yet.
There's a message for you in our internal chat here, Dave.
Okay, I just ignore you guys.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't even have that turned on.
Oh, well, see? Man.
I didn't have it on either.
Oh, okay.
Mike's all chatting with himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is
You know what? I've been married twice. I've got 5 kids. I'm used to talking to myself. Okay.
yeah, that is something I kind of like to talk about. We don't often see videos with well, I guess there's a few guys that do. Tim Sway's one that comes to mind. Um, and that's another thing about Jerry's Machines too that I think is pretty cool. But if you've got kids, to get them out in the shop and help you do stuff, um, that's something I'd like to see more of too. Is get the young kids involved, and especially CNC stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because the way kids are with computers, they probably be better than some of us, I guess, figuring out this stuff.
Oh, no doubt. Not only that, it's just fun. I mean, I got grandkids, and sometimes they want to hang out with me in the shop, and sometimes they don't. But I tell you what, until you've taught somebody how to run a machine and get in there with them and get working on it with them, I mean, that's an absolute ball, and I love to see that. Jerry does it. Tim Swayze just said, I've mentioned it several times before. I just dig the heck out of watching Juan and his son and his daughter. I mean, I know his daughter, she's the painter of the bunch, and it looks like she enjoys the heck out of it. And I just think that's cooler than heck. I really do.
Yeah. Jerry put another comment on there. He says, mine stays involved and can't wait till I get the CNC build or buy one. Yeah, I was watching, Jerry, I was watching one of your videos this morning, and it was the one where you made the, I don't know what you call that thing, the big air filter thing that you were hanging up. And I was just amazed that your daughter was out there running the little hoist and stuff. And I'm thinking, man, that's so cool. You got a good helper out there. She was doing stuff without him really telling her what to do. I'm like, yeah, he's got her trained. So that's great.
Oh, and by the way, too, not to change the subject or anything like that, but since you mentioned his name again, if you go to the chat on your channel, there's 3 little dots to the right. And if you click on that.
Yeah, to the right of the person. Yeah.
Yep.
It'll found it fine.
So, yeah. I mean, don't leave us right now, but.
Right. Then when you see that, go to channel, right click, and hit open link in new tab.
There you go.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Well, at least for now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Ed White's over there saying he's trying to get his 51-year-old to leave home. So I hear you, Ed. I hear you.
Yeah. Sorry, Ed.
That's cold.
Okay, here's another question. I get this quite often too. It says, Dave, will your 4x4 machine cut 48 by 48? And I assume, Harry, you're talking about the Garage Works. The Garage Works CNC 48 by 48. You can fit a 48 by 48 up there. You're probably only going to get about 45, 46 if you really are careful on the X. And about the same thing on the Y. However, you can hang it off, and I've cut 48 on the Y with it before, but I had to hang it off about 1 3/4 inches off the front. So hope that answers your question. I don't know. People ask me that all the time, and I'm thinking, well, why, I mean, I understand you want to put a 48 by 48 on there, but are you really going to cut all the way slap to the edge every single time? Probably not. You got to have a way to clamp it or hold it down too. So,
right.
I don't know, but yeah, I hope that answers your question. You can do it for sure on the Y. You just got to hang it over a little the other way, about 45 to 46.
Okay. Ed White just chimed in and says, we'll cut 43 by 45.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It'll cut that all day. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys talk about safety switches? No, I'm just kidding.
Safety switches on what?
What? Yeah. What? Are you talking about like limit
homing-
switches or something. Oh, placement.
I believe Dave's going to do a video on that when he installs his.
Yeah, I'm probably going to. I'll try to drag the camera out there and do it.
But isn't it nice of me to keep coming up with stuff for you to do, Dave?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Okay.
End stops. Yeah, I mean, there's no. Well, I guess there could be a wrong place where to put one, but you know, there's a lot of places you can put them. And a good thing about, well, I guess either one. I was going to say the good thing about a GarageWorks CNC is you got some metal to, you know, drill a hole through and bolt a little bracket or something. But you can do the same thing with the plywood ones too. Donna Presley says, "What's a safety switch?" Yeah.
That's the one on the circuit breaker panel, Donna. You hit that and everything stops.
Becca Miller says, "We don't want you to get bored." Are you talking about me, Becca? Come on, I'm never bored. I've got so
He's
much
got
stuff
Rocky to
do.
help.
In fact, if y'all want to know what I've been doing right up until we went live tonight, I've got today. I mean, y'all wouldn't believe how long it takes to do some of this stuff I have to do. But I started printing out all the entries, which we had over 900, by the way, for the, hey, Amanda, that's Jerry's daughter. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good helper. I wish I had somebody like you in my shop to
I don't know if you
paint stuff and work a hoist. You need to come by some. Bring Jerry and come by sometime, Amanda. Bring your dad and we'll do some CNC stuff.
She's been wandering around her dad's shop painting his logo everywhere she thinks the camera's going to point.
Doing a great job.
And doing a damn nice job too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no. Anyway, what I've been doing right up until the show, like I said, I printed off the entries, and this is what I got left to fold. I had another stack even bigger than this, and I'll see if I can grab the camera here and show y'all. Right over here, I've already folded them up and throwing them in the barrel, so we'll be
Nice.
ready to give that puppy away next week.
Someone's getting a free CNC.
Yeah, I hope I hope we can give it away without having to pull an all-nighter.
With training.
yeah.
If they pick it up, of course.
Yeah, that's and I guess I should talk about that too, because I've mentioned this before in a video, and I think I mentioned it on the show. The CNC, and there's a picture of it, you know, the exact one that I'm giving away on the website now. I updated that picture, and you know, if whoever wins it, I mean, I don't care who wins it, but if whoever wins it decides that they would like to come pick it up so that they don't have to put it together, they can come pick it up. And if they do that, they'll get the tabletop that I made with all the T-nuts and the little cam locks and all. It's all sitting on there nice and working out real good. They'll get that with it. If I have to take it apart and ship it, that won't go. I'm not going to pay what you have to pay to ship a piece of plywood, you know. So that's one plus for coming to pick it up. The other plus would be that, you know, we could spend some time, you know, 2 or 3 hours or, you know, whatever it takes to show you how to run the thing. So if you're somebody brand new and, you know, just won this thing and you don't even know how to turn one on or whatever, we'll go through that and kind of give you, you know, some free training with it, I guess. The third thing is I usually take everybody to lunch at Shane's Barbecue, whoever comes by. So, and that's probably the one I look forward to the most.
I was going to say that's the real reason. It's for an excuse to go get barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike Mursky said I didn't get him barbecue when I went. Yeah. Yeah. We sat around and shot the bull too long, I guess, but come back again, Mike. We'll go. There's a great place right down the road here. Ed White's been there with me. let's see, who else has been down there? Sawdust Maker, I think I took him down there one time. Russ has been down there. Yeah, that's what I do when people show up here. I take them to get barbecue. Harold Wamsley says, Dave, where are you at? I live in McDonough, Georgia. I'm about 30, I don't know, well, on a good day, 30 minutes southeast of the Hartsfield Airport, the big airport in Atlanta. Just not too far off of 75. Oh, but yeah, Bubba, he missed the barbecue too. I forgot about that. Bubba Hoag's been here. I had quite a few people visit over the past year or so.
And I'm about 2,500 miles to the west too far, so.
Yeah. Well, if you ever make it this way, be ready to eat some barbecue.
Okay.
Harold Wamsley says he's about 2 hours from me. There's quite a few people really fairly close. Sawdust Maker, I think, lives in Temple, Georgia. He's probably, I don't know, maybe an hour or so from me. Zach Manring lives, where is it he lives? Cumming, Canton? I can't remember. One of those that start with a C up north. He lives on the north side of Atlanta, about an hour or so from me, I guess. And there's some others. That Ed White lives in Warner Robins, down about an hour and a half from here. So, all right, what are we doing on time here, folks? We
went about 7 minutes over.
Here we go.
Can I do a quick one here, Dave?
You absolutely can.
I just wanted to say I happened to. Well, I'm not going to say I happened to look today, because I happened to look about 2 weeks ago. And I went over 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and that still blows me slap away that there are that many people out there that give enough of a ding dong about anything that I have said to want to come back for more. And I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me. I know I don't post enough videos. I know I don't post often enough. I'm working on that. I really am. But I owe it to everybody here and to Dave. And I know I'm riding this man's coattails. And just want to say thanks, everybody, and I appreciate it. And I will get some new content up pretty soon.
Okay.
Promise.
Yeah. Well, if you do that, maybe I'll go sub to you, Mark. No, I'm just kidding. I already am.
Don't put yourself out.
No, I tell you, Mark has got, you're another one of those guys that got 500 subscribers and probably should have, 10 times that, because you put out some good videos particularly about the Vectric software, and you do a lot for the CNC folks. So kudos to you, my friend.
Well, I just have fun with it, and if it helps somebody along the way, that's just benefit. So, but thanks, everybody. I do appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, and if you're not subscribed, actually, I don't think I have any of the, us guys links in the thing. I did it just on the people that entered the challenge. But you can find Mark's kind of hard to find, actually. When you put in Mark Lindsay, he's kind of hard to find. So if you just go to one of the CNC with Dave shows, not this one right now, but if you go to just about any of the other ones, there'll be a link, and that's probably the best way to go find him. And while you're there, go ahead and click on Juan too, because he's got
Juan's got some killer videos in there. You want to talk about learning how to use Mach 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go hit Juan's channel.
Now, let's see, we got like 72 or 3 people watching. Mike Mertsky just made a good point. Said everyone should go to the woodworking shows in Atlanta. That's coming up. I hadn't mentioned that yet, I guess, but that's the show I go to every single year. It's this year it is March 31st, April 1st, and April 2nd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you've never been to a woodworking show at all, that is a great one to go to. And I'm not just saying that because I'm from here, but it is a really big show. And man, the stuff scrolling, I just saw Donna asking a question. I think she was. Hold on, Donna. I'm trying to get back to it.
See, Dave, you going to be at the Atlanta show in March this year? The chat's going too fast, so I thought I would post it again.
Yeah. I didn't see it the first time, Donna. Yes, I will. I will definitely be there. I hope to see. I hope to see a bunch of y'all there. I hope Mike Mertzke will come back, and I met him at the show last year. Met a bunch of good folks. I mean, of course, the YouTube. What do they call it? YouTube Video Woodworkers Group.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Nick Ferry kind of heads that up. They had a big booth, and there was, just some really great YouTube folks there. Izzy Swan was there, Matt Cremona, April Wilkerson, Zach at Southern Ginger was there. Just about anybody you can think of, they were there. Frank Howarth was there. Got to meet him. I can't even think of all of them now but just a bunch of great folks. And I had a ball. Of course, I'm fortunate because where they had the show last year, I'm only about 45 minutes away. So I come home and slept in my own bed every night. Those guys all stayed in hotels or something. Probably partied a lot more than I did. But
folks are asking if you're going to be setting up a booth, or are you just going to be wandering around like a tourist?
I don't know yet. I've got to decide pretty quick. There was really something that I haven't really talked about, but I kind of had it in the works, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done or not. Whether or not I have a booth, I'll definitely be at the show. Hanging out, probably all 3 days, at least Friday and Saturday usually. Melinda, that's been on the show, she'll be there, I'm sure. She usually rides with me and goes up there. But yeah, whether I have a booth or not, I'll be at the show. To be quite honest, I've just been too busy to try to get this other thing going in time for the show. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Maybe it'll work out. And also, that's you, Mark, saying, I want to go ahead and mention this too. I know we're running along and all, but and that was part of my New Year's thing. I was going to try to do better at getting out here on an hour. Well, so much for that. Anyway, Matt Peel, when will she be back? I guess she's talking about Melinda. I am trying to get her back on here. She's busy with work and got some, family things going on. But as soon as I can get her back on the show to show off some more of her photo V-carve, I will have her back on. But I wanted to talk about on Facebook. They were talking about doing a meetup, I guess somewhere in Texas, because there's a lot of Gatton CNC builders out there in Texas, and I think they're trying to work on something. I think Jeff Robinson and Becca are trying to work the details out on that, and I hope they get that worked out, because I'd like to go to Texas. I've never been to Texas. I hear they got a good barbecue in Texas.
Oh yeah.
But Robert Cox says, when is the show in Atlanta? It's Friday, March 31st, and then Saturday, Sunday, April 1st and 2nd, Robert. So yeah, and I was going to mention that too, because somebody said, well, maybe we get Dave to mention it on the show. Anybody that wants to get a meetup anywhere, if I can help spread the word by mentioning it on the show, I'd be happy to. And if it's where I can go, I'd be happy to go hang out with y'all too.
Oh, now we got them arguing.
Go to all of them, but
now we got them arguing barbecue in the chat. You might as well just start insulting each other's mamas. So
there is no arguing barbecue.
There's 3 ways to get beat up in the South, and all 3 of them have to do with arguing about barbecue.
Oh, they're gonna be Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike Mertzke says, I'd come back to Texas. I've never, I've been a bunch of different places, but I've never been to Never been to Texas. So I would definitely be up for a road trip and do a meetup with y'all. Anyway, I guess yeah, we're starting to bore folks now, so
We're digressing.
Yeah, we'll get ready to sign this one off. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks again to all the folks that did the Christmas challenge videos. I really appreciate y'all putting the effort. Thanks again to all the folks that sponsored Rockler, John Meyer, Russ Clarity, Zach Manring. Appreciate y'all, donating some prizes for that. Hopefully next year we'll have an even bigger one. Maybe we'll get some more folks. We'll have plenty because I got a whole year to think about it now.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll get a lot more entries next year, and we'll do this thing every year. And like I said, we may do another one in the summer or something, just kind of a general challenge thing. We'll see.
And
Anyway,
congratulations to everybody.
Yeah.
Congratulations to everybody who entered.
They were
Yeah.
awesome projects, and it was really hard to judge. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, guys, we're going to get out of here. Sorry for keeping you 17 minutes over, but I hope everybody's having a great new year. Y'all be safe out there. I know some of you are in some places where the weather's got the weather storm stuff going on. We thought we were going to have it bad. I got lucky. We just got a lot of rain. And then, of course, now it's just cold as heck. So you walk out there, you got to be careful you don't fall on your butt because there's ice everywhere on the steps. So anyway, we're going to get out of here. Thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all next week. Don't forget, if you've entered that giveaway, you got to be watching live.
Be here or be nowhere.
That's right. So put on a pot of coffee and come join us, and we're going to give that sucker away. So that's it. We'll see y'all. Everybody take care.
Take care, guys.
Have a good night.